The ongoing energy crisis and rising construction costs are shifting the focus in Dubai and many other parts of the world too. Retrofitting existing buildings rather than constructing new ones. But is it always cheaper to retrofit than to build a new property from scratch? And what are the things that you should consider when you're rethinking about retrofitting your existing building or your existing house? Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about whether it's cheaper to retrofit an existing building or construct a new one. So the first thing that you need to consider is the cost of acquiring a new building or a plot of land and then constructing the building from scratch. This obviously includes all the costs associated with getting the proper permits and approvals from the municipality, and also the cost of the construction itself, which nowadays can be quite high. This includes the cost of hiring an architect and an engineer to come up with a plan for retrofitting the existing building to make it more energy efficient. It also includes the cost of hiring a contractor to carry out the retrofit works, and again, it includes the cost of getting approvals from the municipality. The main benefit is that you can reuse the existing structure and all of its components. This means that you don't have to pay for new materials such as concrete and steel, which can be very expensive these days. Another benefit of retrofitting is that you can often make energy efficiency improvements without having to change the appearance of the building. This means that you can reduce your energy bills without having to invest in expensive solar panels or other renewable energy systems. The second thing that you need to know is that the cost of retrofitting a building can be very high. However, it can be a good option if you want to reduce your energy bills, or if you do and want to pay for a new building. In some cases, it can be almost as expensive as constructing a new building. This is especially true if you're reworking with an architect and an engineer to come up with creative solutions for adding things such as solar panels, battery storage, and other renewable energy systems to an existing building. And here we're talking about the cost of retrofitting an existing building. You don't need to go through the whole process of getting detailed approval for a new building because there is already an existing approved building. So the chances are that you will get approval for your retrofit works much quicker and with less hassle. So the first thing that you need to know is that the approval process for retrofitting a building is much simpler than for a new building. In some cases, if you're carrying out minor works to an existing building, you may not even need to apply for approval from the municipality. However, if you're simply making energy efficiency upgrades to an existing building, such as adding insulation or upgrading the windows, then it can be much more cost-effective. So the next question is, what are the benefits of retrofitting an existing building? So in conclusion, it is not always cheaper to retrofit an existing building than to build a new one. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it interesting, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.